Guys, what is going on? It is your favorite Northern Virginia, DC area realtor here, Chris Colgan, and I gotta tell you, there is hardly any homes for sale if you haven't noticed already. Like I said before, if we had a big Hollywood budget, I would do like a thing, where like that silo thing comes by like in the old Western movies and there's just nothing going on, because right now, this is one of the lowest inventory points I have seen in a long time, and buyers are definitely starting to get frustrated. So I decided, as always for you guys, since I'm so amazing, to dive a little bit deeper and see what's going on in the Mid-Atlantic and here locally in DC and Northern Virginia. So let's get right into the video. All right, guys, so let's talk about what is going on exactly here in the Mid-Atlantic area, not just Northern Virginia and DC. As you know, real estate is really localized, and what it said here really shocked me because our local MLS comes out with stats, and I've said it before on this channel, but Bright MLS is our MLS, and it is huge. They cover several different states, but anyways, they go on to say week over week activity is actually up 18%, which honestly, that doesn't shock me because you figure high school graduations, college graduations, people have just been busy, but they say it's still lagging pre-pandemic levels. At this same time last year, activity is down almost 20%. So even last year when it was slow, we're down 20%. So we're even slower just in the Mid-Atlantic area year over year. And they say it's largely due to the increasing interest rate and lack of inventory. Now the Fed did just have an announcement where the inflation didn't actually go up. So actually we're waiting on the Fed announcement, and Wall Street is speculating they are not going to raise those key interest rates, which should be good for the real estate market, meaning that mortgage rates should start to go down and hopefully dip under 6 here soon, which would be a huge help for some of these buyers that are sitting on the fence. Another thing that we went on to find out was the activity for buyers is actually still the same. So people are still wanting to buy. I think a lot of people thought after COVID that buyers would just like disappear, but even with these 6 to 7% interest rates, there are still buyers actively out there buying. They also go on to say that year over year, prices in the Mid-Atlantic region are actually up 2.3%, which on average, real estate prices in America have gone up 3% year over year since, I don't know, the last 100 years or so. So the Mid-Atlantic area is kind of just like in a normal market, but definitely has a huge lack of inventory. So let's talk about our local market here in Northern Virginia and Washington, DC. By the way, if you are thinking about buying or selling a home here in Northern Virginia, definitely text me at the number below. Most of my buyers and sellers come from this YouTube channel. Also, you gotta subscribe and like this video and definitely comment. And if you're looking anywhere in the country, I can refer you to one of my recommended and preferred real estate agents. But let's get back into these stats and talk about Northern Virginia. All right, so let's talk about our local market here in Northern Virginia. And this has started to become really shocking to me to see how many little houses we actually have on the market and how many people are listing. Obviously, if you're locked into a 3.5% or 4% interest rate, you're most likely not going to sell to get into a more expensive house. Like I've said in the previous video, most people that are moving are doing it due to life events. But let's talk about our local market here, right? So year over year, this is how much new listings going on the market are down for June from last year. So Loudoun County, 45% less houses on the market. Prince William, 47%. Fauquier, 37%. Arlington is down 34%. Fairfax is down 41%. Stafford, 42%. And then Washington, DC is down 28%. And Alexandria, 39%. So you could see how many less houses are hitting the market. All right, let's talk about year over year pending sales and where they are at compared to this time last year in June here in our region. So Loudoun County's pending sales are down 27%. Prince William County is down 32%. Fauquier is down 19%. Arlington, 14%. Fairfax and Stafford are both down 25%. Washington, DC, which is kind of an outlier, is only down 11%. Alexandria is down 24%. So less transactions are happening, and obviously there's just not many houses to buy. A lot of home buyers have certainly got frustrated. One thing that really kind of just blew my mind with this tight inventory, the average list to sale price, meaning if someone listed for 500 and they got 500, pretty much every county was 100%. So pretty much everyone is getting what they are asking for their property, except Washington, DC, as people are getting 97% of asking price, as well as Fauquier County is a little bit slower with around 97% of asking price. So what does that mean? Fauquier obviously has some $1 million properties. DC has a huge mix of areas, condos, $1 million properties as well. So tons of different changes come around here in the Northern Virginia housing market. All right, so what does all this mean if you're thinking about buying or selling, or you just want to know about the real estate market in general and you love looking at my beautiful face and you've already subscribed to my channel? What it means is I think we're gonna be kind of flat around here, just not much inventory. A lot of buyers are getting frustrated, but I do not see a huge price drop in the future, nor do I see huge increases coming around. I think we're gonna stay around that 2 to 3%, which is more a healthy market. If you're thinking about buying, you gotta be very patient. You gotta have an agent that knows about off-market deals like myself or things coming on, and you better use me if you're watching this channel and you're buying here in the Northern Virginia area. If you're thinking about selling, honestly, it's a great time. There's just not much for sale. You're not gonna have much competition. You may not get the bidding wars that we saw the last couple years, but you know what? You will probably get top dollar for your house. But as always, I hope you enjoyed this quick market update, and you better subscribe to my channel. And if you're thinking about buying or selling, definitely text me. I am a Northern Virginia real estate expert, lived here my whole life. So as always, I'll see you at the top or from the top.